Explicit critics. Ghost ride the whip. Ghost ride the whip. Ghost ride the whip. Ghost ride the whip. Now swine. Put your stunner shades on. Let's have some shades on.
Ghost Rider is back at Marvel, and guess what? It's not this Ghost Rider. It's not this Ghost Rider.
This nigga.
I was like, what the fuck is this nigga?
It's crazy.
This Ghost Rider. What's good? You got Explicit Critics. We're about to review the first episode, Season 4, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Quattro. Catch it in Spanish.
So we're going to do episodic reviews for this show and Luke Cage coming up. So look out for that shit. And then at the end of the season, we'll do something like best moments or best episodes or just overall how we thought about the season. Not everybody's going to be here for every review, but we're going to try to get whoever we can get over here to contribute what they can. We'll go into spoilers after we give like our initial thoughts on the episode, I guess.
I feel like if they're gonna watch it, they should just have it spoiled for them.
What? I just said we're going to spoil it, but at least give your initial thought on the episode.
Okay, I suppose.
Initial thoughts.
Oh, disclaimer, Mooks hasn't seen Season 3.
And no one gives a fuck. That's a review on the episode. So.
No, okay. That's like fucking giving a review on Civil War and you haven't seen any of the other Captain Americas.
Which means you can still give a review.
Oh, you can give a review. I'm saying disclaimer, so like you're the control in this episode. Yes! You're the one that doesn't know everything
that
in
was
context.
me saying, like, I don't give a fuck.
God damn it.
My opinion is gonna be the same.
How the fuck is he gonna know if his opinion is gonna be the same if he hasn't seen it?
Watch, I'll rewatch it.
Okay, then you're just gonna say that just to prove something
No.
wrong. Get the fuck out. Alright, so you saw it first, Mooks. Not Mooks. Swaggy G.
God damn it.
Yes, that was like 10 minutes ago.
I actually like this opening episode for the season. They gave Ghost Rider his little signature flip of the keys. It's like his little thing for the show.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
like it's
I was
that's
like, that's
not
not
a
a
signature
thing.
thing, but
His
yeah,
signature
now,
thing for the
now,
show
yeah,
is what it is, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's the key flip. So even if you don't see his face or anything, you just know
You
it's
know,
him.
yeah. Alright, Johnny Boy.
Honestly, I don't really care about this episode. It's kind of, I don't know, like for a season premiere, it's very boring to me.
Have you seen the other ones?
She's seen all of them.
You want to go?
The other ones weren't boring.
They weren't always all boring, but it's just like for something that dropped off like that, and then they kind of just picked it up, trying to like mesh everything together. It just seemed very drawn out. Where they boring me.
I feel like it would have been boring if they had left Ghost Rider out of the first episode.
Even with him in it, it was still boring. That was like 2 seconds of what? Seeing someone's head on fire or skull on fire, and then break to commercial, and then back at it, and then they're fighting, and that's it.
He's in the beginning too.
That's what I meant, the 2 seconds.
Oh. Yeah, we locked her in 2 seconds.
Okay, but it built up to it, so most of it he's accelerating and he's on his brakes and then whatever, and then they hit the car, and what, that's to me, it's just...
That's fine, that's your opinion, so
He's on his breaks.
I
was!
respect that you have an opinion, I just don't respect that.
Well, I don't give a fuck, so you can go ahead and say what you feel.
I will. So I thought it was pretty nice. I can get that people would think it's slow, but I think they evenly paced it. Like they didn't try to go all in on the first episode to like catch you. Like if you're watching season 4, they're thinking you watched the other 3, so you know what's up. So yeah, it was. I can see how certain scenes were drawn out, and they were trying to mesh like 4 different storylines in this first episode. But I thought it all kind of flowed pretty fluently. Ghost Rider didn't seem like a fucking, oh, we're just throwing him in. But they did, the way they treated him, which we'll go into spoilers, I kind of had a little beef with that shit.
Let's talk about pork then. I didn't mind it. It was kind of cool.
Let's talk about pork.
No beef.
I heard the shit.
Acting kind of fishy over here with her opinions, but
Fucking like things are fishy.
Your plans?
Opinions.
opinions.
Can you hear?
I can't hear when you fucking mumble.
Everyone else heard?
Yeah, it was. Are we doing ratings later?
No.
Yeah, later.
Right there.
Well, it was cool. It could live. It wasn't that bad. Having not finished the third season, it wasn't that bad because they basically kind of caught you up if you watched like the other two, even though you skipped this one. This episode kind of does bring a lot of light to what the hell happened, and then they do kind of spoil some things if you care about spoilers. But as for Ghost Rider, and animation on him was pretty dope, I will say, in some parts. I personally feel like I rather had seen him somewhere else, like episode 2 or 3, rather than the first
The opening
episode.
one?
Because I feel like they could have set something else up, like built to it, rather than just.
I feel like they didn't, since they put him in the first episode, they're gonna try to make him more of like a main character.
Oh, yeah.
And more of like a.
They are,
someone
because
that
you
just
didn't
comes
learn
in.
shit about him in this episode.
Yeah.
That's true, but
So-
exactly, we don't really still know anything about him, and the problem kind of came out of nowhere.
Yep.
And that they had something else going on as well. So it's like
Yeah.
3 new things all at once.
Yeah.
And so I feel like Ghost Rider, and there's like 22 episodes in the season. So it's not like they're playing with like, oh, okay, we can episode 2 or 3, that's enough time that you can still build the character and have him actually relevant in the story a good amount.
Oh, you didn't think he was relevant?
No, he's relevant. Well, he was relevant, but in this story, like the way they put him in, they didn't make him relevant, but not really strongly relevant. Like that, they could have waited.
See, that's the thing. Like, I feel what you're saying. I just don't know yet because I feel like they didn't give a shit in this episode. Like, maybe he was more relevant than we think. We just don't even know the story yet because he was involved with that whole, like, crime syndicate and shit.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if there was, like, a real reason for him to go after those people. We might find that out in, like, episode 3 or 5 or whatever the fuck. And, like, they introduced that weapon. Nobody knows what... That wasn't even from season 3 or anything. So, they just threw you in there, and I feel like they just wanted to, like, throw a new character in there to catch you at least. And then they'll explain it down the road.
I mean, they kind of explained why he was, not necessarily why he was going after them, but why he was going after just certain people in general.
Yeah, but that's like Ghost Rider,
Yeah,
like
that's straight
vengeance.
MO.
It's always vengeance, like no matter
I mean,
what.
if people don't know that, that's like a
If you're
intro.
That's true. That is true. But if you don't know Ghost Rider is like strictly vengeance, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't even think you're watching S.H.I.E.L.D. at this point. Alright, let's just spoil it up. First scene was pretty nice. That shit was dope.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Dude shot that rocket launcher,
Mm-hmm.
flips and starts burning in the air,
That was
comes
cool.
down. That
And
was
then
dope. Animation was nice.
Because they thought they were
that
straight.
one part
Where it's driving, I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah, I was like, oh,
movie
they could have
graphics?
cleaned it up like a little bit. You can
A little bit.
easily tell, like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah. But
But like overall,
still seeing that on like TV, I'm like, damn, that's pretty nice. It's a lot better than what they've done with some of Quake's powers, where it just like, yeah,
like she got fucking sound waves.
yeah.
I feel like they just don't know how
At least there are
to,
vibrations.
do Quake.
No, they don't have a big enough budget for her to actually do shit.
Or just keep her consistent.
Yeah, they never keep her consistent. You should see season 3, then you'll really be seeing that. Fuck, man. So that was nice. The animation on his skull was nice. but that doesn't make sense to me because he doesn't have a flaming skull in the comics.
The helmet, flaming helmet.
And this is the thing, like, I was totally fine with this different,
Ghost Rider.
yeah, different Ghost Rider, the different persona, because he's not Johnny Blaze. But now they're trying to, like, merge the two characters, I feel like. He said something about, like, having the devil inside you. It has nothing to do with this one. So I don't know what... Maybe that means that they won't bring Johnny Blaze to anything, which is sad. Because Johnny Blaze is a way better Ghost Rider. Has a way more interesting story, and you can bring in, like, Mephisto and all that shit.
Yeah.
They might be going with that look because it's more recognizable.
Which one? Oh yeah, no, I totally get that, but the fact that he even said anything about like devils and shit doesn't make sense. But
Oh, the devil's in you too.
yeah.
But like, I thought they hinted at it earlier. When he said like, "Oh, you have to talk to the other guy," when he was talking to that neo-Nazi motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, he was hinting at the car.
Yeah. That's and then
yeah.
I thought like, oh, okay. Well, when he gets in the car, then like
Oh.
something else, like things will change, which it did. But then when he fought Sky, that's when it was like,
Yeah.
like how, unless like that Fury thing works outside of the car, because I'm not like 100%
Yeah,
sure
I'm
on this
not-
new
I'm not-
Ghost Rider. But
I'm not an expert on Roberto
from the
Reyes
comics
or-
I read, like it's mostly spawning from the car, and that's what makes it different from all the other ones. But I guess it was cool. Like Coulson's little hand was pretty dope.
Oh, it's dope in season 3.
Oh, I forgot he missed all of that.
It's in season 3. Yeah, I feel like all the other stories though were side stories to the Ghost Rider reveal. Like that was the main fucking thing. in
Yeah,
this
I don't
episode.
even. I still understand the weapon thing, the
Yeah,
box.
we don't
No one
either
knows.
because
And
it
then
wasn't
it
in
was just
season 3 at all. So it has to do something with Ghost Rider. That's what I'm saying. Like, there has to be a reason why he was going for it. He's protecting it or whatever the fuck he was doing.
Also in the show, like still,
I couldn't even say it on the fucking second time.
but like no one knew what it wasn't. Like, his doesn't give any hints on what the hell it was.
Yeah,
I'm kind of alright with that.
I'm fine with it, but I could see how a lot of people would think that they're lost, but they're not because they just haven't given it to anybody. But overall, I don't think it was like, fucking what season was it where the opening episode was like, oh man.
1, 2.
I don't remember the opening episode for season 3.
I remember it.
I can't remember.
No,
Yeah,
that was
just
nice.
watched it. He just watched it.
It must have been season 2 then.
That's the one with last.
1 was boring as fuck, but
Well, one was.
most of season 1 was boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was still really interesting to me, at least. Like,
But
it
I
was
struggled
boring.
getting through season
For real?
1. I struggled getting through season 1.
I didn't struggle at all.
We stopped.
We stopped watching it until
'Cause it was
season 2 came
so
out.
Oh,
slow.
And then we watched them
Yeah,
all
'cause
to
you
get
were like,
to season 2.
You were like, hey, it got so much better.
Well, it did. It did get so much better. Did you like season 2 way more than 1?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm just reminding you that we gave up on that shit.
I mean,
I think I
that's
got
on you.
I think I got 4 episodes deep in season 1 now.
Because we were watching on the regular, but then we would just fall asleep.
Damn.
And
Oh,
then
yeah.
you always
Watch
get
it
mad
like
and turn
that.
that shit
I
off.
remember that shit.
We just have to watch it like 2 or 3 times.
I mean, if you're not down with Marvel, then you probably just shouldn't watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
No,
That's
not
true.
at all.
But what's dope is they do throw in references. Like, I caught 2 from this first playthrough. They said something about Sokovia Accords,
Oh,
and they said something about
From-
Ultron.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they threw in a few more.
Yeah, they do stuff from Civil War.
They're setting up life model decoys.
Yeah.
So that was a dope little side story in this one. Yeah, they just had like 5 different fucking storylines in
There's
this
so much
shit,
shit
man.
going
So
on.
much.
Which I'm not knocking them for it. It was just like, did you have to put all this in episode
Well,
1?
maybe if they fucking put like a little bit of everything in every episode, it'll make it more interesting.
Yeah, maybe.
Then, because they're it can be really slow because you can't be action the whole time.
Yeah.
So like in the
I don't care
downtimes,
about that.
in the downtimes, gets kind of boring between stuff. So maybe if they can just like cut to a different side story, it might make it like a little bit more interesting. It'll make it
Just
more
like
choppy.
offset the stories.
Yeah, it'll
See-
make it a little more choppy, but I think it'll hold people's interest more.
I wasn't bored at all with this episode though. It was
I wasn't
just
either.
it was just like you were kind of
You were
bored.
bored?
See, it's the two motherfuckers that were almost sleeping though. Like, is that really indicative of
excuse
your
you.
experience?
I mean,
How was
if
that?
it's
You were
just-
fucking laying down.
That's not almost.
That's
sleeping.
not almost sleeping.
No,
That's
you're
laying
not, you're not
down.
having your full attention.
You know I lay down when I watch shows.
And I
anyways,
tell you
so
not to.
I lay down and watch The Walking Dead, so I
Oh,
That's
fully
because nothing happens in
Walking
that
Dead
show.
is boring as fuck. So
to you, but this wasn't something where I'm trying to go to sleep. It's
I
more
know you were
comfortable.
trying to go to sleep.
And if I sat straight up, I'd be looking behind your head. So no,
If you were over here, nah.
Around your head.
I would be sitting on clothes.
Okay, Jacob Brown.
No
I'll
clues.
get that right on the job.
That's why. So you can't
do.
say that I was almost sleeping. To you.
Alright, well, it's 2 against 2.
I mean, didn't say it was a bad episode.
No, I know. I'm just thinking that there's like some boring stuff in it, in this one. Overall, I thought it was pretty solid.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I like the new Ghost Rider. From what I've seen, the actor, he's pretty nice. He didn't seem like he wasn't the part. He really felt like he was actually Ghost Rider. And he had no humor, which was dope. They're not making Ghost Rider corny in this. He's actually hard, so it fits the serial killer shit.
Skyrim makes me mad.
I know,
Yeah.
right? She needs to die.
Yeah, I'm ready for her to
Oh,
die.
she ain't about to die.
She's not gonna die, but I'm ready for her to die. Or just get put into a coma or something, so I don't have to see her.
She
no more.
already was
Yeah,
one.
you did
And
that.
then she
one.
needs another one.
She needs a second one. Second coma. I was hoping Lash would fucking get her in season 3, but fuck.
They shit on Lash.
Alright, let's score it.
I'll give it an 8. I liked it.
And 8 is liked it?
I liked it.
Yeah, I was thinking
8 is pretty high.
That's pretty high.
8 is pretty
I
high.
was
Good
gonna give it
episode.
a 7.
Like, I'd be down to watch it right now again.
Oh hell no. Hell no.
I
Hell
feel
no.
you.
Hell no, fucking good.
You thinking?
Seven.
He's not done. He said he's 7.
I'm still debating on whatever.
Alright, I'll give it a 7.5.
I almost went 7.5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
give it an 8.
When you gave it an 8, I'm like, I'm not giving it an 8, so I have to give it a 7.5. It was good. It wasn't just like, oh damn, I'm like super excited for the rest of the season.
I should have given it a 7 that way. Between you and him, it would have got an average of 7.
No, that's pretty straight. 8, 7.5, 7. She'll probably lower the fucking median with like a 3.
Yeah, it was a 3. Kind of felt sleepy.
I mean, she had nothing positive
I
to
was
say about it.
hungry halfway. Watching
yeah.
dance videos.
You did, but you didn't say it then.
Because it's already, it's kind of pointless to say something that's already been said.
So piggyback.
And no, I don't piggyback off of shit like that.
That's
Oh,
how.
she does.
That's how
Oh,
Prince
fucking
Ride's buddy
liar.
got around. Piggybacks.
Alright, so you gonna score this or
I'm
what?
saying, well, I didn't say I did not like the episode. I just
I
didn't
did
like.
not.
the
That's a triple, nigga. I
did
did.
There's
not.
just certain
No.
parts I didn't like
No, it's
because it
double.
was just a lot being thrown in.
I did not. That's what she said.
I did not.
Didn't not. Would that make it valid?
That makes it negative again.
That's what
It's not a bad episode, but it's just for a first one that is for being what it was at the end of the season 3. It was kind of a letdown to me. It wasn't because there was lack of action. There's just certain things like I feel like should be distributed elsewhere.
Yep, everybody struggling with it.
like the whole fucking LMD shit, I don't feel like that needed to be in there because
What's
I don't
LMD?
think life model decoys.
What's
Just
that?
Oh.
I thought she wouldn't go get it either.
Suck
Either way.
Either what?
I'm just saying, like, no one was really gonna be concerned about that because I don't think someone actually remembered that to as much as some other pivotal moments in the end of the
It
season.
was
What was that
literally
last
the
one?
last scene
So-
of the season 3.
No, but still, sometimes you don't really remember that. It's just other stuff. So I feel like if they put that in the second episode, it would probably flow like a lot better.
And what would you fill that extra space with in this episode?
I mean,
Commercials, money.
That was a cool bit of time.
Yeah.
it was a cool bit of time, but you could fill it with other stuff. I'm not gonna be an
I will-
expert. Don't just because I don't know Marvel like you do in and out like that doesn't mean that it can't be filled with something else because you could think that
I'm not
something could be
saying
filled.
that it can't. It's just I'm saying like why would it need to?
Saying like the whole like when Coulson and the other dude that created the LMD, when they mostly just kept kind of like reiterating the fact that it was like telling like everything it does and stuff like that. You could cut those scenes down to probably like 3 to 4 minutes.
Colson, you mean
Not
Fitz?
Coulson, Fitz, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was confused
I was
for
like,
a second.
yeah,
my
what
bad.
scene
I
is
did
that?
that.
Fuck.
So I was like, oh, you can cut that down and then like fill that with more like better Sky detective work rather than her going to some lowrider people and finding the car. Like, how did she? I feel like she could have done some more freaking
Oh,
research with that.
she
Or
could always do more shit.
This one-
I don't know what the fuck.
like she
And like,
and then-
why the fuck
and-
were they just like telling her shit? Like,
Yeah,
there's no
and then
background
not
on
only
that.
that,
Like, I
but-
see what you mean.
the bitch came back from Shield. Well, she could got her hands on everything, and she just brought back the pills. Like, hey, I can get you some fucking goggles. I can get you a fucking pin that explodes, or help you like survive out there, cause your powers ain't shit compared to Ghost Rider.
Ah.
Yo-yo?
She was,
Yeah,
huh?
Yo-yo?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a different fucking actor. Yeah.
No.
Why is she? Her accent sounds so much thicker to me now.
No, it was thick
Oh,
as-
it's dumb thick.
The only one, she only spoke Spanish almost all of
Oh,
season
maybe
3.
that's what it was. Maybe it was all Spanish.
But it's
I was
like,
like, why does she sound so different?
she propelled herself from the earth. And then she
then
jumped
she-
off the building, broke through walls, but she couldn't lift a shelf.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's wildly inconsistent.
And then she was
And
ready
then
to
she kicked
die.
the
She
shit
was
out
like,
of Ghost
just
Rider, kicked him across the fucking room.
yeah. And it was like she was just ready to die. It was like, okay, just do it.
Yeah, it's like,
Like nigga,
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
think
but
you really want
would
to fight.
understand that if you saw season 3. She was kind of just a little bitch. all
But she's
the-
always been a bitch.
But no, she was a real bitch in season 3. Like, she was like suicidal.
Crazy bitch. Or stupid bitch.
her powers are just all over the place.
They are.
Stupid ass.
And now I feel like they're trying to tone her down, like, oh, your bones are gonna break. What? Well, I guess no, that's true, because she had those fucking gauntlets
Yeah.
before. Okay, well, I don't know why the fuck she doesn't still have them.
And she had the fucking pills. Take the goddamn pills. You'll be alright.
Maybe the pills have a different effect on her body. Maybe she has to take more to actually feel it. Everybody's different when it comes to pills.
6.2.
I forgot she
Why
had
the
pills
hell-
already.
Yeah, why?
Why at 2? What
What propels it
20%
over a
is
6?
that-
That's,
yeah,
what I wanna,
yeah.
that's what I want to know.
It's my fucking opinion.
Sky-
I
My
mean,
get the
why?
Sky's behind your opinion.
Sky's powers were at a 6, and then she's like, no, it's a 0.2.
Point two,
Scratch
you
that.
had to see
I
Sky
give it a
Little Naked.
6. I give it a 6.
Oh, knocked it down.
They finally rounded up. No, that's why the hell did you round it up?
She rounded it down.
No, I said I thought she was
Oh,
gonna
you were
round
going
it
to?
up.
I'm gonna give it a 6.5 or 7.
Alright. So we got one hater on the couch. Just kidding.
Just
Being
Crystal.
honest.
That's true. That is true. Alright, we'll get you with that next episode. Explicit Critics.
White Buffalo do crush that.
How the fuck are you gonna tell me Havoc is introducing Scott Summers to the fucking X-Men? Oh, they're not even into that. They're not even X-Men in this movie. It's like a first thing.
It's like, oh, the X-Men were dead, but we're gonna bring them back.
And Mystique can catch a dick. She did not. Yo, this gay motherfucker. Oh my god. Look at the dick. Still on my plane. Yo. Yo. haven't seen it. So, has anyone on the couch seen it?
I have.
Madam has.
I have. And I liked it.
Anyway,
Why do you like it?
because oh my god,
Nice
so nice.
Nice sample, nice beat, fucking.
It's well lyrical. It's really nice. The flow just matches.
It fits his voice.
And it's a really good like message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And that's what fit even better with the
sample.
sample.